Prism. Fuck Prism. Fuck Prism. Unbelievable. Jesus. Fucking unbelievable. Someone a long time ago, like a couple months ago, pointed out that they believed that Prism is dark. Prism presents video, streams, etc. that look really dark. So, I'm out here testing flashlights, and I decide, oh, somebody once said that, let me test it. So I look at it through Prism, and then I just look at it through the normal video through my phone, and Prism is incredibly dark. Incredibly dark. I'm out here right now. I'm using my two weakest flashlights. This is just the two light bars. If I had these two on Prism, you'd barely see anything. I'm streaming directly through YouTube right now. Just my two weakest lights are putting off quite a bit of light here. Whoever said that Prism streams dark, they are so right. Prism is looks like a third of the exposure compared to just my normal camera on my phone or streaming through YouTube as I am now. Unfucking believable. So that's great. Damn it. All of my nighttime streams have been through Prism. And that's a huge fucking mistake. Look at this. This is my two weakest lights. If I hit this with more light, look, I'm just getting overexposed. Unbelievable. Yeah. Anyone that streams at night, never fucking use Prism. Fuck Prism. Prism has been fucking up my night streams. Jesus, look at all this light I have now. Look at how blown out this is. In Prism, that sign would just be lit up. Unfucking believable. Yeah, can you guys see much more than you're accustomed to seeing in my goddamn night streams? Unbelievable. Not happy with Prism at all. I might never use Prism again, as a matter of fact. I've had some epic night streams. How about when we were way up there at Elon's, went way past Elon's, and those people woke up at 1 a.m. or whatever the hell it was, and let me through their estate, through their incredible gates and everything. I was on Prism. You guys would have seen so much more of that awesome estate as they're just letting me fucking march on through, escorting me the whole way. Through that stream, we could barely fucking see anything. I had one flashlight. And that was Prism's shit. Prism is shit. At night, no one should ever use Prism. Wow. I really might just start streaming directly through YouTube again. We haven't tried it in forever. And maybe the TTS will just work too. I cannot believe how much light I'm seeing. Guys, if this was in Prism, you just would barely be seeing anything right now. Unfucking believable. Looks nice and bright. Yeah, it's incredible. New YouTube notification having a brick thrown through my window. Yeah, you expose litterers. I hate litterers. That's a theme on this channel. Anytime I'm by a body of water that's, in a natural setting and there's trash in the water or trash that could go in the water, I'm well known throughout my life for going and dealing with it and taking out the trash. On these streams, we've done it quite a few times now. I fucking hate litterers. I've chased litterers down at the beach with a big rock in my hand and marched those fucking bastards all the way back to where they left their litter, like a half a fucking mile, and then marched them all the way out to the trail up the cliff and told those fucks to never come back and never be seen there again. And I told them a hell of a lot more than that. We had plenty of time for me to be lecturing them and hectoring them as we're marching along the beach. We're at this beach in the middle of nowhere around here, me and my girlfriend at the time, and there's like some kooks. There's 3 guys and a girl, and they just totally did not seem like locals, did not seem like they belonged there. I don't even know how they found their way to that beach. It's almost impossible. And they're just there. They were kooks too. They came and kind of set up right by where me and my girlfriend were, which in the middle of nowhere at a secluded beach, you don't do that. You stay far away from other people's camps because people want their seclusion. And they're just there for a little while. Then I suddenly they're gone, and I see them way down the beach, like quarter mile, half a mile way down the beach. And I look at their campsite, and they left all this fucking trash there. So I went, chased them down. Because there were 3 guys and one of me, I came up with a big-ass rock in my hand, sort of a theme, and frog marched their asses right back to where they fucking were. They had to pick up all their trash and leave. Then I marched the hell out of there. Never saw them again after that either. They followed my advice. I can't believe how shit Prism is at night. This is fucking insane. Oh, let's go down here. Let's go down to one of the main spots where I am at night, where we found several deer kills and raccoon kills and all the rest. We'll go over to this creek here. This will be a perfect test to see how much more we can see. Unfucking believable. Fucking Prism sucks at night. One person, like a couple months ago, said they thought Prism streams really dark. And I didn't really bother to check on it. I kind of didn't believe it, you know. I figured, they just have their phone turned way low or something like that. Tonight I'm fiddling with these flashlights, so I finally do a test. And Prism is like so dark looking compared to any other way of doing video through my phone or now streaming through YouTube. Unfucking believable. I don't even need this light. Yeah, I'm just using my 2 weakest lights right now. Wait, I have this on? Yeah, this right now is my 2 weakest lights. And this looks way brighter than using my brightest lights through Prism. Oh my God, Prism fucked up a lot of my night streams. Well, guys, we're going to have to redo some of these. We're going to have to march through crowds of fucking hardcore ghetto people in the Tenderloin in the middle of the night again. We're going to have to go under the MS-13 bridge again. And you guys should see a fucking hell of a lot more than you were seeing through goddamn Prism. Dude, that thing in the Tenderloin, that got crazy. We had so much madness up there. And then finally, it's like getting late at night. It's fully dark, you know. And I go through the worst part of the Tenderloin. I'm up blocks off of Market, you know, where you're getting deep into the Tenderloin. And there's a whole bunch of dudes all standing out front of this liquor store. Black ghetto people, like hardcore ghetto people. Whole bunch of dudes. That's the most dangerous neighborhood in the whole damn Bay Area. There's one block there, which is right across the street from where I was. The block houses 400 people, and they've had like 250 murders there. We're right across the street from there, all these dudes at the liquor store. It was so dark there, I figured I could walk most of the way through before they'd even really recognize, you know? It was so dark they couldn't see my camera rig until I had passed them. Then you can see that the screen on the phone is lit up. So I just go marching on in there, right fucking through them all. And sure enough, I get through them without them really noticing anything. And I get out of that gaggle, get down the block like another 40 feet, and there's one more guy. And I have to get by him, and he notices, and he starts calling to the other dudes. I start walking backwards, filming him. He's totally noticing and getting pissed. He starts calling to the other dudes. 2 other dudes run from the whole pack and run up to him, and then start moving my way. And I was just about to the corner, so I literally fucking took off sprinting down the street, you know, around the corner, down the street, and then just paused there a block away, kept filming to see if they would keep coming, you know? Yeah, they were fucking after me on that one. That was going to get real bad, really fucking bad. That's why I ran. You didn't see me run from any of the other thugs that got in my face, did you? No, but 3 sketchy ghetto-ass black dudes out front of the liquor store in the Tenderloin at night, not good at all. I can't believe I'm seeing all this with only my weakest lights. We're going down to this creek here, guys. This is a creek we've been to many, many times. I cannot believe we're seeing all this with this light. I seriously have nothing else on. Wait, I do have this one on. But even without it, look at this. Jesus, man. Look at that. That's almost too bright. Fucking Prism sucks at night. So we learned something invaluable. I wish I would have learned this like 2 months ago. Hey, speaking of picking up trash, this is where we picked up trash quite a few times. Cleaned out that whole campsite there. This is where I confiscated the 2 knives and the razor blade and whatnot. Cleaned up these bastards' trash. Look at all that. That's just fog in the air. Weird. Does look kind of grainy, though. Oh, no, it looks all right. Yeah, it's just all the fog in the air. It looks grainy. My God. Let me test this. Yeah, I barely even need these. God, that does put out a lot of light close in, though. These light bars. Yeah, that does put a lot flooding, a lot of light there. Really helps me, too. These light bars, I can adjust them to the side. They put out so much light into my peripherals, nothing's going to sneak up on me. Fucking hell, I love these flashlights. That's new. What the fuck is this doing here? Yeah, I had to abort going up to Elon's estate. Fucking poison oak is growing all over the place now. I'm probably not even going to go up there again until next winter. Till this winter, rather. Oh my God, I can't believe how bright this is. Fuck, look at this. Man, this bodes well for further lion quests and night streams, though. Seriously. Yeah, that's the other thing with San Francisco. At night, when I saw all those dudes at the Tenderloin, I shut all my lights off like a block away because I saw them all there. I was like, shit, I think I'm going to walk right through them, you know? So I had to shut off my light. So, you know, the most exciting part of the night, the most dangerous part of the night, nobody could even fucking see it. It's just a bunch of black shadows standing around in front of a liquor store and me walking through, you know? That's really frustrating. There's a lot of things about live streaming piss me off. I can't just come through and illuminate the fuck out of all these ghetto dudes. They'll see me coming a block away, and it's gonna go all fucking wrong. Yeah, they started fucking running down the street. One dude told them there was somebody filming. And then the other fuckers, they came running up to him, and I'm sure they were gonna keep running down the street towards me after they conferred with him real quick, so I fucking was out. Okay, let's do a test. My God, I can fucking see everything. Finally, my phone shows like what I see. With Prism, I would see so much more than what would show up through the phone. Oh, I just saw a rat or something. Something living. Ran and went up here. Boom. Yeah, I saw a rat or a squirrel go running up this tree. Fuck Prism. My God, look at how much I can see. This seriously looks like what I see. Holy shit. Oh my God, no, my night streams were getting fucked up. I would see so much more than what the camera would see, and it was just so infuriating. I thought it was just my phone or something, you know? I mean, these phones are notorious for not recording well at night, but when you're flooding it with all this fucking light, you expect results. No, it's Prism. Prism sucks at night. So this is actually really good, though, that we figured this out. Because I stream a lot at night. If I haven't been streaming at night, so I've just like kind of barely been streaming. My God, I can see everything on the screen. It's almost brighter than what I see with my eyes now. Fuck Prism. Oh my God. They've been fucking me. What else did we miss because of Prism? Jesus, man. Mostly I'm just mad when those people let me through their estate. That was an incredible thing to have happen. It was like, 2 in the morning or something. They let the commando right through their estate. In a beautiful, beautiful estate, like a $15-20 million estate or something. Well, they don't have that much land, though, but it's at least a $10 million estate. Holy fuck. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to recreate that one. I had come from Elon's, was all over him, and then I went down this other ravine going the other way, the opposite of the way I went in, ended up following a deer along this deer trail, hoping it would lead me to another way out over there. Takes me right to these people's estate, and I'm just saying to the camera, hey, I hope I'm not disturbing anybody. Geez, I hope these people don't wake up. Sure enough, somebody comes out onto this big balcony, asks me what's going on. I tell him what I'm up to. He comes out with another guy and a dog, and they just kindly escort me right through their estate, right out of their grand gates onto a public road. What the fuck? I can see everything. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be so awesome in San Francisco. All those shitty little alleyways and everything you guys are actually going to be able to fucking see. As I was saying, there's a lot of situations where I can't just flood all my damn flashlights on. So it's nice just to be able to see with the ambient lighting. Hey, well, yeah, when we get out of here, we'll go up to the street and check that. Let's see what we can see with just normal kind of city lighting without these flashlights at all. There's that other culvert. That's where the raccoon likes to hide. Found some new culverts tonight over by Elon's. Yeah, big culverts too. I know the cats are going through that main one. Fucking hell, look at this. Yeah, I do see a strobing effect on the screen. A little bit of a strobing effect. Well, let's check this boost mode. This flashlight, oh my God, yeah, that's in boost mode. That's 2100 lumens off this one medium-sized light. That's a lot of light. That's high, and then boost. Okay, we're up on the street now. I'm under a street light. Let's turn all these off. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if this was Prism right now, we'd barely be able to see. Fuck. Fucking Prism's been fucking me at night. 10 hours along that fucking lake up at the mountains. My God, I don't even have lights on. Yep. Prism sucks at night. I fucking hate Prism now. Oh, this is gonna kick ass in San Francisco. Fucking hell. Yeah, we gotta go back up to the city soon. Hey, why am I staying up here though? Let's go back down here. Unfucking believable. Fucking Prism fucked me. Yep, the fucking Tenderloin thugs and the kindly gentleman letting me through their incredible estate. Footage would have been so much better. The sound of urine. The fucking sound of urine. Light bar. And light bar. Unbelievable. Well, this gets me hyped to stream more. Yeah, I was really disappointed with the streaming at night. It's just so damn hard to see anything. Fuck. Yeah, we're going to have to go pay the MS-13 boys another visit. That's what we have to do. I was thinking it was about time to go down there again anyway. Got to figure out if that other big piece of graffiti on the side these idiots like to sleep on, if that's MS-13 too. Couldn't quite tell. Now we'll finally fucking be able to see, and we've got way more flashlight power. Jesus Christ. Speaking of ponchos, here we go. Thought I saw a little toilet paper, and there's shite. Anywhere that can be used as a toilet, once you're, like in town, it's a toilet. I swear to God, I see more craps down here than I saw in San Francisco. Wasn't really looking for craps very actively up there in the city. We saw several, but, there's plenty just down here. All of California's been turned into a fucking toilet by ponchos. Fucking hell, man. Look, I'm just behind this little shed thing here, And sure enough, because they can use it for a toilet, they have, and they will again. That's great. Fucking toilets, man. Hey, that was another one. We're under the bridge of a major freeway in San Francisco. We're under the underpass. And I find two junkies asleep, heroin needles all over them. And I made 2 circuits around those guys. We hung out there for, 5 minutes or something. And I'm sure in the stream, you guys could barely fucking see. Had I been streaming through YouTube, you guys would have fucking seen every goddamn detail. It was dark under there. I fully had my light on. These junkies were asleep, You guys would have seen so much more. No, Prism sucks at night, guys. It's beyond suck. Jesus. If I gave it day, I might shoot a comparison. The difference would just blow people's minds. Weird. I don't know why Prism does that. Never again. Hey, fucking never again, you fuck. We're in town. Let's go sit down over here. My God, it looks like fucking daylight.
You okay, bro?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
light and dandy.
I'm sorry, kicking that thing out there and shit.
Yeah. It's just a utility box. You can't hurt those things.
Okay.
Steel.
Where you filming, man?
I'm live on the internet, and that's why I was pissed off. I'd been streaming through a different app at night. It shows everything so dark. Streaming directly through YouTube, everything is so light.
Yeah.
Screwed up a lot of incredible adventures I've had in the last couple months at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go with that.
Don't use Prism at night. Any streamers, Prism at night, never, ever use it.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
That's why I got pissed off, man. I just figured all this out.
All right, bro.
Appreciate your concern, brother. Dude saw me kick the thing. Got himself a little concerned. Unbelievable how much I can see. Holy fuck. So the night streams are back, guys. Look at this. Yeah. Pretty dark here. This is just the ambient light, but still. It's brighter on the screen than what I see with my eyes. It really is. Watching from Australia. There's PETA. Hey. Astro says, you remember someone saying that too? Yeah, dude, it's incredible, isn't it? I like Prism. Many things about Prism are really cool. It looks great in the daytime. But I mean at night, wow, the difference. It shows, I swear to God, it's like shows like a third of the light. Something like that, maybe less. I mean, it's just outrageous. Whoever said that was so fucking right. I kind of disregarded it. You know, I was like, cell phones always look like shit at night, whatever. You know, I didn't think about it beyond that. It's only because I have these new flashlights. I was fucking around conducting some tests. And then, and because my stream died because I was in the mountains there, that I was like, oh, let me just put on my normal video camera on the phone. Let's see what the flashlights look like there. I was like, holy shit, it looks like fucking daylight. Wow. Fucking unbelievable, man. Let's go test one more spot. Let's go. We're by this creek where the ponchos camp under one of those bridges. That's very close. It's very dark down there. Let's check it out. Yeah, we gotta go back to the tenderloin ostracism. We gotta go back to the most fucking hardcore thugs around and see if I can recreate that. Holy fuck. I was very happy to get the fuck out of there, seriously, without getting shot, bro. For real. As I said before, there's one block right there in the Tenderloin, which is across the street from where I was. That block houses about 400 residents, and they've had like 250 murders there. And that one block, that's how bad of a neighborhood the Tenderloin is. It literally is one of the worst neighborhoods in all of the whole country. Fucking hell. I don't want to walk through there again in the middle of the night, man. Fuck me. I mean, it'd be kind of easy if I just had a phone in my hand, but I got this big-ass rig, which is good in a way. So it makes people wonder, what is this? Who is this? What is he doing? And is he going to slam this fucking thing into my face? So the rig is good for that. But it'd be a lot easier to sneak through the ghetto just a fucking phone in my hand, you know? Shit, you can just slide that in your pocket, act like you weren't filming at all. Unbelievable. I'm out here with no fucking flashlight. I'm seeing everything. Fuck! Fuck, man. Look at this. We got people at the bus stop here. Let's look at them with no light. It's dark in there, you know? And it shows well. Yeah, I mean, I just see the guy, you know? No fucking light. Holy fuck. That's one of my very weakest lights. That's one light bar. Look at this. Let's put on just one diode. That's one little light at the tip of one light bar. One LED that's at the tip of the light bar. Just doing all that. That's literally by far the weakest light I have. Unfucking believable. Okay, let's go see down here. You'd think they'd start coming back to their old campgrounds I chased them out of. Now that, weather's getting more summery and everything. Rain is behind us. Oh, and by the way, we're in a major drought. We had more rain, but we're in a major drought. We've had 50% of the rain we should have. We had the driest year ever other than 2014. That's how bad of a drought we got coming up. So yeah, the whole state's going to be on fire. We'll probably have to go up into the mountains and go record some fucking forest fires and wildfires and everything. It's going to burn all summer long. Up on a wall and down off of a wall. Holy fuck, this is my two weakest lights. Unbelievable. Guys, before I would put a flashlight on that tunnel from way closer to the tunnel and we would just like barely fucking see it. Yeah, they're not here. I don't think they're here. Nope. There was a crew of 3 ponchos that would sleep here regularly. After I lit them up a couple of times, they just never come back. That was months ago. Still think they'll come back with this nice weather, though. They've got to come back. Holy fuck. Yeah, look at all that moisture in the air. Just a little bit of fog. No, I've never found them down in this tunnel. I was down in there and they had stolen a first aid kit off of a wall or something, and picked through it there, probably hoping to find a hypodermic needle. We picked up that trash and got that the hell out of there. Oh, this is incredible, though. We're going to do some crazy-ass night streams now. Let me see with just my weakest light. Yeah, what the fuck? Unbelievable. Well, that's a bit of good news, though. Figured out how to vastly improve the night streams. Look at all that moisture in the air. Only thing that sucks about the YouTube app is the chat always disappears. kind of lame. Looks good, really light. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hip, hip, hooray. Yeah, that's water down there. This is actually the same creek I was on way up by Elon's. It's actually the same creek. Kind of winds its way down in a weird way, following the descent. Yeah, this is a wide creek with water. It's not very deep. This creek averages like a foot deep or something, a foot and a half deep on average. That's why we go marching right up the middle of it. Hey, whatever. I'm just hyped I can stream at night. I've barely been streaming, in part because I'm a hardcore night owl. If I can't stream at night, that's just going to reduce the amount of streaming I do by like 80% or something. Jesus, I've been wet all night too. Wet all the way up to my groin. We went through some deep water in the creek over by Elon's. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you can see the two light bars on the side. Then these other two flashlights are on. It looks sick in the reflection. Yeah, look at those light bars. Shit's crazy, and they're hell of adjustable. You see that? That's them down in tripod position. Really bipod. Then you set this rig down. And it'll stand up on its own like that, and the bipod provides light. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I was thinking about swapping out the bipod, these two light wands, with just two other bright-ass flashlights, just to get as much light as I could going forward. Seeing now that the problem was Prism, I'm loving these light bars that double as a bipod. They actually provide a fucking hell of a lot of light, these two. These two are rechargeable. I think they'll only go for like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours on the brightest setting. But they are rechargeable, which is ill. And then I have this other small, like mid-sized Coast flashlight. It's an expensive little light. It's like a $90 flashlight. It's a mid-sized light. That one's rechargeable. And I got all those other fucking flashlights too. Dude. What the fuck? It was Prism. God, I wish I knew who had said that they were dark, that it was dark. Oh, how I would praise their genius. If only I had listened more carefully. Yeah, I'm using a 16,000 mAh power bank, just mounted on this Defender. And that thing does me right. I go all night with that thing, and it uses like 1 bar or something, like uses like 25% of it. Man, that's another thing too. So I would turn my screen really bright at night, just so I could see what the hell's going on the screen, you know? Now that I'm off of Prism, that's not necessary either. This power bank will last fucking forever. I have a whole bunch of power banks too. I have a bunch of 10,000s, then I have this one big-ass 16,000. So we're actually doing really good on the lights, really good on the power banks. I got a bunch of new cables too. With this Defender rig, it's 27 inches long, and the power bank is on the tail end, whereas the camera's on the front end. So I'm using a longer cable now. Got a bunch of cables, really high quality cables. Yeah, we're actually doing really good in the equipment now that we fucking figured out that Prism was fucking us. So we'll get this flashlight sponsor pretty soon. They'll start sending us some fucking kick-ass lights too. My God, when I get a couple of those lights, a couple lights that are like 10,000 lumen, 20,000 lumen, 30,000 lumen, 40, 50, 60,000 lumen, holy God. Yeah, I just have my two fucking dimmest lights on. Fuck me. Hey, let's go check this elevator since we're here. Yeah, we're over at the garage. Let's see if another tweaker pops up out of the elevator. Let's go find out. Supposed to be in the mountains all night. I wasn't planning on being down here like this. Shit, I'll turn these lights off for this. Totally don't need them. GoPro, start recording. That's weird. No one here. Almost every time we check, somebody pops up. Maybe it's too early. Oh, I was here this early once. Somebody was in there and jumped up. Fucking reeks of urine, too. It's like it's been made so ghetto. They just really thrashed this elevator. Unfucking believable. Hey, maybe we'll go through the park. Yeah, let's go through the park. It's super dark over there. And maybe we'll find the ponchos sleeping over there. Get on top of the elevator or below it. I think about stuff like that. I get a little bit claustrophobic. Not in an elevator, but were I to be trapped in an elevator, I'd be looking to get the hell out. So whenever I get in an elevator, I look up at the ceiling, I look for the little, utility panel and stuff, and start thinking about how I would get the hell out if I was going to be trapped in an elevator all night or something. Our little Jack-in-the-Box friends, they weren't there. Nobody came popping up when I opened the door. Look at all this light. These headlights are like just glaring. They're blowing out. Yeah, look at that. My God, man. Oh, we're going to have some good times in San Francisco. Holy fuck. We're going to have some good times in San Francisco. Now, there's kind of a lot of light here from this building, but I mean, this looks like daylight to me. So let's just hope I didn't get poison oak up there by Elon's. I had to bail out. I was going to be all the way up at Elon's for sunset. It's gorgeous up there for sunset. Incredible. But I was finding more and more poison oak, even going the normal route that I take. The poison oak goes kind of dormant in the winter. And all of my trips up there were in the winter. I was so happy I wasn't seeing poison oak. No, I'm probably not even going to go up to Elon's again for months and months and months. I touched poison oak, it got on my arm. But luckily I was right there at the creek, was able to wash myself really, really well. And my shoes, my pants, and everything got washed just walking through the creek. Because we did that quite a bit, so I'm probably okay. I don't fuck around with poison oak. When I see it, I go the other way, and that's it. It's over. Because every time in my life when I didn't take that attitude, then I fucking get it all over me. Okay, let's go, let's go. Hey, they brought their mobile propaganda station back. This is the armored mobile propaganda station. It's back. They had it here for some months, beaming out their COVID propaganda. Now they brought it back. When in public, wear a mask. Yep, they're still doing it. They're still beaming their damn propaganda. Yeah, this one's under the control of the local PD. Now, look at that. It's got cameras on it. See those cameras? More cameras, cameras and lights, cameras and lights. And more cameras and lights. GPS, Garmin. Yep, this thing's rock solid too. The build of this thing, it truly is an armored mobile propaganda station. It's exactly what it is. And obviously it can double as a surveillance platform as well. Okay, we're getting really close to the park now. This is that same park that I marched through with WLM like a month ago. Oh yeah, I still need to show that article. I have 2 copies of this little blurb in the police blotter about that. Yeah. My next stream, I'll try to remember to bring that with me and read that. Really, I should post it to the community page on the YouTube channel. People can just see it. What does it say? The headline is, "Shut up and go home." And the funny thing about it is that activity was conducted at like 5 o'clock in the evening. And at 2:37 in the morning, some fucker, doubtlessly a left-wing piece of shit from somewhere in this country or maybe beyond, called the police at 2:30 in the morning to say, "Oh, I'm watching a live stream and this guy was walking through San Mateo, blah, blah, blah." The article went on to say, "Shut up and go home." Someone called the police to report that at 2:37 in the morning, a man was live streaming while walking around talking about how he's going to hurt people with a rock and screaming "White Lives Matter." So the headline was, "Shut up and go home." Hey, you know what? Let's go in this way. I just went over that. Hey, oh! We encountered this fence, damn it! Gotta go over, guys. Whoa, it's a little sketchy with this ring. Let's go this way. Whoa. Okay. Let's put some fucking light on. The bleachers way over there. Wow, there's so much moisture in the air. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is the WLM Park. Spring is here. Yes, it is. Weather's better. Smells like flowers everywhere I go. Quite pleased. That's dog park, yeah. Big riots will be starting in. Yeah, I hear you. Exactly. With the nice weather. It'll only take one more George Floyd type incident for the rioting to start again. And of course, we got the verdict. When the verdict comes, there'll probably be rioting. Because Chauvin will probably get off. Sure looks like Floyd probably did die from a drug overdose. Seems to be quite a bit of evidence indicating that. Including himself on tape apparently saying, I took too many pills. Apparently the fool started eating the evidence when the cops started coming. And he took too many fucking pills. Not good. Not good at all. And he failed to eat the evidence, all of it at least, because apparently there were pills scattered around in the car. So really he was just a damn fool. He would have died real quick had he managed to eat all the pills, but apparently he ate a bunch of the evidence, and that's what really finished him off. Chauvin will probably get off. Certainly shouldn't be convicted of murder. Oh, he'll probably get off. Seems to me the most they could say about him is that maybe he failed to provide adequate care. You know, once it was obvious Floyd was unresponsive. But that's a long ways from a murder conviction. A long fucking ways. So he'll probably get off and they'll start rioting in Minneapolis again, and then it'll spread to the whole country again. We'll have a repeat of last summer. No, from what I've seen of the trial, I just don't see any way Chauvin should be convicted for any of these murder charges. Here we got a ball. Oh, that's totally a dog tennis ball. It's like disgusting looking. Yeah, this is when we don't want too much light. See if we fucking kill these. Yeah, exactly. These two light wands are really good for that. For when you want light, you don't want something up close to be blasted and totally overexposed. Man, that is overexposed a little, though. Fucking Prism! Oh, I'm so happy to have fucking discovered that, though. Shit Prism is at night. Between that and the new flashlights, we're hella ready for more night streams. Okay, those bleachers way over there. This is my main flashlight. It does a hell of a job. That's on the bright setting right here. My God, we are ready to record these fucking mountain lions, man. Stay vigilant, IPT Sportsman. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I fucking love IP2. Thanks, Fear Not. Hey, fear not. Exactly. That's what we try to do on this channel. That's what we try to do on this channel. We did pretty well, man. We'll go back to San Francisco, try to recreate some of this. How about that one thug, the ginger guy, the white guy, the ginger guy, that tweaker? I was filming inside some tweaker's tent, and Ginger Boy, he got fucking pissed, you know? And he came up and was flexing on me, literally flexing on me. He took off his shirt and was like flexing his muscles and all this shit, trying to intimidate me. And I'm just standing there, so clearly not intimidated. He kept trying to escalate shit. And then he tried to force me to buy him a meal. He's like, you got to go in there and buy me whatever the fuck meal he had wanted, you know? And I was just like, that's not going to happen. Just so nonchalant. And then he realized his flexing bullshit wasn't working and he took off. But I don't even know how much of that you guys could see. Although, I think maybe it was still daylight then. Maybe it was still a little bit light out when that was happening. That shit was crazy. He literally was flexing. Literally, like, took off his shirt and was, like, flexing his fucking crack addict muscles and whatnot, you know? Type of dude that's no stranger to a fucking jail cell. Hilarious. He was dancing around flexing himself, and the whole time I'm holding up this Defender rig, and this thing's fucking tipped with a brutal tactical flashlight. Man, if I ever have to slam this into somebody's face when they launch a violent attack against me, Jesus fuck. They're going to regret that for the rest of their fucking lives. This shit will alter your fucking face permanently. Of course, I have the blunt end too. I have this end cap on the end, and I can batter some fucker with that. That will be a lot less disfiguring. But in some situations, if somebody launches an immediate, very violent attack against me or pulls a knife, they have to receive the full brunt of my self-defense. This tactical flashlight is going to fucking alter their fucking face. Be a real shame when it happens, but it'll probably happen. As people were saying, it came real close in San Francisco quite a few times, man. Then that other thug, he came from across the street because I was like in his drug dealing territory or something, filming everybody in this fucking alley. And then I got out of the alley and was across a busy street. He came running from across the street, tried to fucking flex on me and whatnot too. After listening to a little bit of his fucking nonsense, I finally just told him, you know what? You go that way back where you came from. I'm going this way. And that'll solve the whole problem right there. I just told him, go back where you fucking came from. Somewhat politely, you know. But that's effectively what I told him to do. You go back over there where you came from. Sure enough, the fucker went back over there. Another dude that's no stranger to a fucking jail cell. But no, this Defender, I think it sends the right message. They get up close and you see this tactical flashlight. It's brutal. It's brutal, the head of this tactical flashlight. And they realize as I'm holding this up, holy shit, this guy could slam this into my fucking face at will. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. We got these fucking lights and they're actually working hella well. There's a dog walker way out there. Yeah, that dark shadow walking around, he's way the fuck over there. All right, since we're here, let's go over where the Ponchos camp. Let's see if they've come back. Yeah, the guy was smart to listen to me, too. I was shocked. I thought for sure he'd flare up hella when I told him to go back over there, you know, but he was smart. He was so stupid. These people are all stupid. How about the tranny? The fuck, I come around the corner and I just blatantly film a tranny from like 5-10 feet away, lighting up a foil of meth. Her boyfriend, black dude, was lighting it for this guy, for the tranny, you know, a blonde, white tranny, you know, man that wants to be a woman. And, yeah, then the tranny, after a second of that, looks up right at the camera, is like, holy shit, couldn't believe some guy's just standing there filming this shit. So I just start walking away, tranny's protesting a little. I just casually walk away, get down the block, jump up on top of this 4-foot wall, and I'm watching what's happening. And the tranny's telling the black boyfriend what just happened. So he comes marching all the way down the block and across the street too. Wants to come and, you know, try to give me a little bit of flex or something. And I just was like, I'm just going to stand here and wait. Let's just let this guy come up as I'm talking to the stream, you know. Let's just wait for this guy, let him come. He comes up, protests a little, and then just turns around and walks away after I hectored him a little. These ghetto people, they're so motivated by their ego and by respect. If I was a homeless fucking crack addict, I wouldn't waste the calories to walk down the block to try to just flex on somebody to then just put my tail between my legs and walk away right back where I fucking came from. It's like so retarded. People that are motivated by their ego like that, they're really such pathetic people, and they're dangerous. They're dangerous. As you guys know, there's plenty of idiots in this country that'll kill somebody just over a little disrespect, you know? Fucking retards. I wouldn't waste the fucking energy if I was half starved on the streets, you know? What the fuck? It's so funny. They always come and then they just go right back where they came from. And it's like, well, why the fuck did you even do that? Plus, then they're just approaching a camera. They're mad that they've been filmed, but then they just come and approach the camera again and get filmed better than they were the first time. Weird. I was a little reserved in the city, too. I was a little laid back. I was a little reserved. A little too much marijuana, maybe. Makes me a little too mellow. And I didn't want to have a big brawl or an arrest or me get shot or robbed on my first trip to the city. So I was a little reserved. I didn't push things as far as I could have, but God, we pushed them further than I should have, actually. Fucking tenderloin, dude. Oh, and we were on mission, too. And we went through the ghetto on Mission. We didn't go through all of Mission, but we went through a few blocks that are hella ghetto. It's like a hardcore Mexican barrio. That's where there's some real MS-13 motherfuckers that I really would not like to have know about my activities and have to run into them in the Mission one night, let me tell you. We got this little crew of low-life MS-13 down here. But up there in the Mission, they got some real shot callers, some real fucking people that are not living under fucking bridges, people that are selling weight, people that are carrying fucking severe firepower and everything for real in the Mission. Totally MS-13 for real. That's one of my concerns that I don't want to run into up there. Oh, and we didn't have any Antifa activity. One of these streams, local Antifa chapter might decide to send out a little hit squad against me, huh? Yes. That's when the tactical flashlight to the face might be utilized repeatedly in quick succession. How about that guy in Canada? It was on Press for Truth. You know, that Christian guy, he made his start as a 9/11 truther walking across the United States promoting the facts about 9/11. You know, back in that era, he got on Jones as a result. Dan Dix, he has his channel Press for Truth, quite popular, several hundred subscribers. Great guy. And he had a video on his channel of what went down in Canada. There was one guy and his friend, and he was simply saying men cannot become women, saying very mild, truthful things about the trans situation. And a crew of maybe 6 Antifa came. One guy was kind of a big Antifa dude, and he was swinging this orange cone, a traffic cone, emergency cone, you know, and he was hitting the Patriot with it again and again. The Patriot was blocking it with his arm. And it turned out during that attack that the Patriot actually had one of the bones in his forearm broken, fucking snapped in half. He was getting hit. It was a heavy traffic cone. And those things are heavy plastic at the base. They're made to be heavier at the base, you know, for obvious reasons. And he was getting hit in the arm with it again and again. Turned out it actually fucking snapped his forearm. And the level of attack that was being launched against those two guys, if those two guys just totally went apeshit and said, we're just going to fuck up these Antifa no matter what, we are going to go fucking guerrilla, those two guys could have fucked up those 6 Antifa. Fucking traffic cone. So if they send out a little squad like that and they want to start hitting me with traffic cones or something, oh my God. Wow. Holy fuck. I'm hyped up and on guard for exactly that scenario. If I keep going with these activities, eventually that'll happen. They'll be on the stream. They'll have a little crew in the city. They always have crews in the city. Some of them live there. A lot of them are from the East Bay. And they'll decide, oh, he's on Market Street at midnight. Let's head on out there. Those fuckers get out of the car and come at me like that? Holy fuck. I'm not just going to stand there and block blows with my arm and walk backwards and retreat and try to get the fuck out of there. I'm going to move forward. We got to do some drills with that too. I need to build Defender 3. where it's just totally indestructible, where the camera and the connection to the camera is indestructible. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that, because I'd like to be able to fucking utilize this thing properly to repel multiple attackers and have the stream just still keep going. Camera, everything just stay solidly mounted where it is and just keep going. But I need the phone to be totally encased like in a largely indestructible box. I'm going to make a new mount next. The mount will be made completely out of PVC, fucking indestructible. But at some point I need to get a gimbal on here, and that's a very destructible piece. I would imagine just a little bit of damage to a gimbal fucks it all up where it just won't even work properly anymore. So I am concerned about that. No, there's no ponchos in the park. There's one hippie walked by smoking pot. He was cool. That was it. Yeah, fucking Antifa just kept hitting him with the traffic cone. He's kind of a big guy. For Antifa, he's a big guy. You know, 6'2" or whatever, and not a little scrawny soy boy. He just kept hitting homeboy with the fucking traffic cone. And then, the guy later shows the x-rays. One of the bones in his forearm was completely fucking snapped. And that all didn't have to happen. There were two guys versus these Antifa. One of the Antifa was a girl. A few of them were real scrawny. One guy was big. One guy was sort of big. No, those two Canadians, had they just gone absolutely fucking wild, they totally could have repelled those fucking Antifa. No problem. Had that been, two Brendans, that's the point with Brendans being attacked by those Antifa, it would have gone down totally differently, bro. Would have gone down totally differently. But they just were meek and mild and were just retreating, suffering multiple attacks as they retreated. Fucking pathetic, really. When some assholes attack you in a mob attack, a group attack, that's your one chance in life where you can just go absolutely fucking apeshit and give it your most vigorous self-defense. And there's no fucking way you should be convicted of fuck all as a result. Multiple attackers with weapons repeatedly attacking you, that's when it's time to just go fucking off. That's when it's time to fucking go off and really gouging eyes, biting off noses, biting off ears, stomping on their fucking heads. That's what's in order. And I'm out alone. So when it comes to that situation, that's exactly it, dude. That's exactly it. It's your one chance in life to fucking go off. A righteous round of self-defense. Pisses me off that guy got his arm broken by these fucking dipshits. Fucking traffic cone? He should have ran right at that guy and taken that traffic cone from him the first time he got hit with it. But he just kept retreating. Plus, these guys have camera gear, and their gear is on fucking selfie sticks and whatnot, and all of that is very destructible, very vulnerable to attack. I understand wanting to just get out of the situation with your equipment intact and whatnot. That's why I fucking got this fucking Defender, because my equipment is my defense. Yep, between the Defender and the kicks, we'll keep them guessing. Flinch with the Defender, land a fucking proper kick and destroy a knee. Scum. Fucking filthy fucking scum. Yeah, we gotta go back to the city soon. Need some fucking donos for some train money. Only costs $6 each way for the train. $12 a trip? It's not bad. I thought the train would cost like twice that much or something, I hadn't been on the train in years. Not bad. Start making regular appearances up there. I think I'll dress differently too. I wore my big ripstop parka, and I really should have just dressed ghetto, Really should have probably just dressed ghetto. Oh my God, I can't believe I can see. I can fucking see things. Look at this. What the fuck? Fucking hell. It's making me hyped to really want to start streaming a lot again. Between the TTS and fucking the visuals looking so damn dark, for the night streams, it's just like, why bother? Real easy to just say, why bother, and just keep playing my guitar and not even come out. But I've been laying around way too much the last few weeks. We got to get out and get fucking active again for real. Restaurant over there. Holy fuck. Look at this. Unbelievable. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to end this stream. This stream really was just to test these fucking lights and test YouTube versus Prism. Tress has been a resounding success. WLM rally sounds like a glow fest. Yeah, I heard they're planning some rallies or something's going on. There's animal statues, yeah, in the park. Bet Monterey is dead as fucking COVID. Yeah, pretty much everywhere is. Even San Francisco was so dead compared to what San Francisco has always been like. Hardly any traffic, very few people on the streets. It was encouraging, though, in the daytime to see there was some normalcy. There were cops everywhere, and then sure enough at night, boom, they just all disappear. They just let the crackheads, the tweakers, the speed freaks all just take over at night. It was weird. I kind of thought that's how it would be, seeing so many cops in the daytime. They're just out there, make the tourists feel safe and make the merchants feel safe. After all the merchants close down and it's dark, it just becomes hella lawless in the city. So we got to go up there now that we can see what the fuck's going on. Look at this. I'm in a lot here. It's kind of dark. Even with no light, I can see. Let's go over here. It's really quite dark. Even with this, so much better than it was. Holy shit. Yeah, man. We could have a hell of a lot of fun in the city. I was seriously getting so bummed out. You know what? I was like, I'm going through the Tenderloin, walking right through a fucking crowd of hardcore people. And I'm like, why am I even doing this if no one can see it? I'm taking a significant risk. I'm accomplishing something to me that's a pretty significant accomplishment. To walk through the worst fucking ghetto with your camera rig and all this shit live streaming and give these bastards several different reasons to want to fucking jump all fucking over me, dude. And I'm doing now that shit and no one can even fucking see it. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, really, should I even keep streaming? Like, what is this? This is such an imperfect art form. I'm doing my part, taking risks, achieving objectives, putting on a pretty fucking good performance in the ghetto, and what's the point if nobody can fucking see it? So I'm fucking thrilled that I'm seeing this under these low light conditions. That means fucking around in the ghetto like that, taking those chances, I guess it is worth it. So it actually could provide a hell of a lot of entertainment when people can fucking see. Unbelievable. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream. It's time for me to go home, get out of these wet pants and shoes and whatnot, and get hyped up and remotivated and plan some other streams. I'll start streaming a lot more again now that I know I can stream at night, and it's fucking worth doing. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks to the mods. We fucking figured out a lot of interesting things today. Peace.